Sunday morning. 1 hour before the match. Ravioli wakes up on a massage table in the stadium locker room. Ravioli opens his eyes on the massage table. His face is still caked with dried mud. He looks around, confused. Ravioli. Where am I? Benani, already in uniform, points at him. Benani. Finally. You're in the stadium locker room. You woke up just in time. Papaya puts his hands on his hips. Papaya. Ravioli, we have to play in an hour. No room for any more collapses. Ravioli sits up slowly, wobbling. Ravioli. Do you at least have a cream-filled pastry? On the sidelines, inside the gym. The stands are packed, the crowd roaring. Cameras and reporters already in position. The four from Nasal are about to enter the field. From the loudspeaker, the announcer calls out the lineups. Announcer. For the weather team, we have Lieutenant Smilzini, from Civil Aviation. Applause. Colonel Stordarelli, Military Aviation. Applause. Fighter pilot Mayapetti. Applause. IT engineer Reset Tasai. Applause. And, in goal, the weather balloon technician Tough Apprendi. Applause. Papaya. Alright, we'll play man-to-man. I'll mark Smilzini. Benani, you stick with Stordarelli. Benani. You can count on me. I'll be his shadow. Papaya. Ravioli, you stay right in front of the goal and don't move, for any reason. Ravioli. Okay. I'll try. Papaya. And finally, Igor, you'll mark Reset Tasai. Igor. And Tough Apprendi? Who marks him? Papaya scratches his head. He thinks for a moment, then slaps his forehead. Papaya. Oops. I forgot the fifth man. Benani. Oops. You just realized now? Ravioli. I knew it. I dreamed it, it was 4 against the world. Igor. I'd say the dream was realistic. From the microphone, the announcer's voice sounds. Announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nasal team. Benani. If we don't find someone right away, we'll make fools of ourselves in front of everyone. Ravioli. Let's just grab the first person we see. Igor. Perfect. So either the gym janitor, or the guy with the drinks cart. Either way, more trained than you. Just at that moment, the doors open. The boss enters, accompanied by accountant Tim Brody, Nasal's archivist, thick glasses, an out-of-place wool jacket, a folder under his arm. Boss. Problems. Benani. We're missing the fifth man. Boss. Solved. I brought with me the best archivist this agency has ever had. Tim Brody smiles awkwardly, clutching his folder. Tim Brody. I've never played, but I've filed thousands of folders in alphabetical order. It'll be the same, right? Igor. Yes. Just don't start stamping the opponent's knees. The announcer finishes calling the lineups. Then the 10 enter the field to applause. They shake hands. Line up. The speaker takes the microphone. Speaker. Please rise for the official anthem of the opposing team, the weather anthem. A solemn march starts, with snare drums and brass. The choir begins. From the satellite, the image guides us. The storm over Southland already gathers. Still, strong thunderstorms rage. Sudden gusts, this is reality. A cloud system moves forward with might. Tomorrow over our lands it will rise high. It will shape the weekend's weather. Prepare your bells, Fantasia. As the anthem plays through the speakers, the players are visibly moved. Smilzini wipes a tear. Tough Apprendi keeps his eyes closed and hand on his heart. When the anthem ends, the crowd applauds loudly. Then the speaker continues. Speaker. And now, the anthem of the glorious Nasal. A shaky tune starts, sounding like it came from an old karaoke machine. The four from Nasal, plus Tim Brody, sing with little enthusiasm, taking turns off-key. Scientists. Rocket. With duct tape we go far. Measuring the stars with a handheld bar. If the rocket won't launch, we'll fix it ourselves. Banani repairs it with 2 bolts and then, oi oi oi. The music fades in an awkward echo. During the anthem, Papaya checks his phone, Banani scratches his backside, Ravioli eats a snack pretending no one sees, Igor picks his nose, and Tim Brody searches for the exit because he forgot to go to the bathroom. When the anthem ends, the crowd applauds more out of pity than conviction. The two teams face each other, tension thick in the air. Referees Gambetti, thick mustache and whistle in mouth, positions himself at the center. A sudden silence falls over the gym. The announcer whispers into the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to begin. Everyone holds their breath. The referee grips the whistle between his lips. Meanwhile, at Nasal, the colleagues are following the match on the radio, because the TV broke. Studio microphone live radio commentary, first half studio microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the packed gym, cameras are ready, referees Gambetti blows the whistle. We're off. Right away, the weather team pushes forward, ball to Smilzini. Smilzini spreads it to Stordarelli, watch out, cross to the center. Maiopetti heads it. Go Al. Weather takes the lead after just 30 seconds. And Nasal tries to restart, ball to Papaya. Papaya looks at his teammates, no, wait. Papaya passes it directly to Resetassi. Incredible, it looked like an assist. Resetassi controls it, shoots from outside the box, goal. It's 2-0 for Weather. What a dramatic start for Nasal. Banani tries to react, he collects the ball, takes a run up, shoots. No, he hits nothing. He falls to the ground. The opponents break forward at lightning speed. Tough Apprendi, the Weather goalkeeper, even leaves his area, exchanges with Maiopetti, a perfect 1-2, watch out. Tough Apprendi enters the Nasal box, cross shot. Incredible. The goalkeeper scores. 3-0 for Weather, the crowd erupts. Meanwhile, Ravioli seems distracted. I see him bending toward the ground, wait, yes, he's picking up a piece of licorice that fell at the sideline, no, it can't be. The ball bounces off him, ricochets into the Nasal goal. Own goal. I can't believe it, Ravioli scores an own goal. 4-0 for Weather. The situation for Nasal is disastrous. Papaya keeps giving away balls, Banani misses the sphere, Igor, watch out, Igor avoids 2 consecutive balls simply by moving aside with a bored expression. And accountant Tim Brody? I don't see him, news from colleagues, he got lost in the locker rooms and is asking the janitor for directions. Ladies and gentlemen, the first 10 minutes are a nightmare for Nasal. Weather seems like a cyclone, Nasal seems, a disaster bulletin. Colleague 1. I knew it. Start packing your stuff. We've lost. Colleague 2. It was to be expected. Studio microphone live radio commentary, Nasal Gym, 20th minute studio microphone. Ladies and gentlemen listening in, an incredible turn here in the small but fiery Nasal Gym. The team was down 4-0, with Papaya still giving away balls to the opponents and Ravioli just scoring an own goal while trying to get a piece of licorice. But wait, movement near the side locker room goal, yes. It's him. Accountant Tim Brody. He rushes back onto the court, jacket still unbuttoned and a folder under his arm. As soon as he steps onto the parquet, a ball lost by Stordarelli bounces between his feet. Tim Brody doesn't hesitate, tiptoe stop, quick dribble, he passes Papaya, dodges Banani, who was already on the ground after a missed shot, and goal. The gym erupts, applause bouncing off the walls, 4-1. But look at what Tim Brody does, incredible. He stops in the center of the court, raises his right foot like it's a stamp, presses it firmly to the ground, and then, with a slow and solemn gesture, pretends to file the goal into an invisible folder. He even invented his own goal celebration move. The action resumes immediately. Smilzini tries to advance, but Tim Brody snatches the ball from him like a poorly filed document. He zigzags between opponents, barely touching the floor, enters the box, fakes out tough apprendi, low shot. Goal. 4-2. The crowd in the wooden stands rises to their feet, grandmothers with coffee thermoses applaud as if it were the World Cup final. And again, ball to Mayapetti, but no chance. Tim Brody intercepts, pushes forward decisively, dodges Igor, who was deliberately stepping aside, then outplays Risetasai with an unexpected back heel, and shoots with his right foot into the goal. Goal. Hat-trick. 4-3. The gym vibrates, the parquet seems to shake. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Brody, from forgotten archivist to indoor soccer legend. And here, everything is reopened, nobody can believe it. Meanwhile, at Nasal, the atmosphere has changed. From a state of sad resignation, the colleagues are now enthusiastic. They've even set up a small improvised fan section, with makeshift signs and megaphones. Colleague 1, waving excitedly. Go Nasal. Tim Brody, Steel Archivist. Colleague 2, jumping on the spot. Come on, you can do it. Banani, Papaya, don't give up. Colleague 1. Hey, look at how he celebrates. Fake stamp, goal filed. Colleague 2. Ahahaha, only at Nasal do things like this happen. But it works, guys, it really works. Colleague 1. I never thought cheering for an archivist could be so exciting. Colleague 2. Hey, the next goal will officially record ourselves. Go Nasal. The improvised chorus echoes through the gym walls, among plastic chairs and noisy benches. The air is full of excitement and laughter, and even those who had been skeptical start clapping. Studio microphone live radio commentary, Nasal Gym, 25th minute studio microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, the match continues at an incredible pace. Tim Brody with the ball at his feet, a spectacular advance between Banani and Papaya, looking for his fourth goal. But watch out! Mayapetti challenges him with a dangerous tackle. Tim Brody falls to the ground, rolls across the parquet, seems in pain. The medic immediately runs onto the field, followed by a stretcher. The gym crowd holds its breath, Nasal fans shout in unison. Colleague 1. Boo! Mayapetti! You villain! Colleague 2. Oh no! He took away our only good player. Now we're doomed.